Yo, what's up, Mini Nation? It is your boy Davion. Welcome to the Nation Gaming Channel. I am here with our Week 2 Team Builder for the IBL, the Indigo Battle League. Week 1, we had a very good battle against Silverbeam and his Crystal Palisades, where we squeaked out a 1-0 win where we saw Jolteon picking up half the kills, 3 of them. Could have had 4 if I would have just clicked Thunderbolt on... or if I would have just stayed in and clicked Shadow Ball and Mammoth One, but we would have not have the HP later on to win the game. So I'm happy I made the decisions I did. It's 7 in the morning. I have my coffee. I am ready to go. If you don't know what our team is, we are rocking out with Bubbles, Ravage, PK Thunder, Itsy Bitsy. Whoa, I am saying the nicknames and not the actual Pokemon. Mew, Entei, Jolteon, Araquanid, Hitmonchan, Haunter, Mega Glalie, Dragonite, Florges, Serena, and Licky Licky. It's kind of been circulating around. I've been talking with Carson. Carson is my assistant coach for the season, Creeper Hugger. Make sure you go follow him. I'll actually throw him in the description below from now on. And I am sorry, Carson, that I left you out of the first 2. But from here on out, I will definitely give credit where credit is due. Carson has helped me out a lot this season so far. He helped me with the first team and saw some things I didn't see and has helped me a lot. It's been nice to have a go-to assistant coach who's been very available, and having the ability to assist me whenever I need. So him and I sat down the team build. He was really hyped though. We got our first week win. He hasn't seen the battle yet, so as soon as he sees it, well, when he sees it goes up, you guys will see it by now, but when he sees it, it'll be lit. Anyway, so I'm excited for that. Also, I'm excited for who I'm playing against. We're going up against the Jersey Shellos. If you don't know who the Jersey Shellos are, they're a very interesting team in the draft league community, coached by none other than, well, everybody, it's Shadow League. That's my boy. I love Shadow, dude. So his team is actually rocking out. He did take an L week 1. He lost 3-0. I actually don't know how that battle went, but I'll have to take a gander at it for him. But his team is looking pretty thick. Okay, he has Skarmory, Rotom Wash, Roserade, Zygarde 10%, Scrafty, Avalugg, Mega Banette, Darm, Clefable, Alakazam, and X-Bot. I'm scared of Mega Banette, Will-O-Wisping my whole team. Skarmory bulks hits. Zam is super scary, Darm is super scary, Zygarde super scary, X-Cloud is super scary. He has a lot of hard hitters and he has decent bulk to back it up. So we're gonna go into this game a little weird, okay? First and foremost, X-Cloud's a threat. Nothing else needs to be said, X-Cloud's a threat. But what I did notice about his team is that my team kind of gets run over, but speed-wise. So I definitely need to run webs this week. So I'm going to bring Araquanid first and foremost with Sticky Web, Liquidation, Miracle, and Lunge. We are max HP, max Spadef. This is to guarantee I live at any hit. This is Thunder, this is Boom Burst, this is whatever he wants to throw my way. X-Cloud wants to throw my way. We live it with a little under half so that I hit that Miracle back and kill it. Same with Alakazam, except I'll probably click Lunge or Liquidation to kill so he doesn't set up subs on me. Who else is on that roster? Who else is on that list? There's another mon on that list that I'm forgetting. Rotom, Volt switching Rotom. His only dark type is Scrafty, so whatever he wants, if he wants to do that, I can hit him. Same with Clefable. I think if it gets to plus like 2 or 3, I can with a hit and still bounce that back. But the whole goal is to get webs up. Webs, stop Roserade. Alright, when you see the rest of the team, you'll understand why webs are super important in this game. But webs are very critical, and I think Araquanid is probably the most critical Pokemon on this team. And we need to make sure Araquanid stays above 75 to 80% for the majority of the game. Or at least most of the game. Yeah, like most of the game, it needs to be alive. Next up, I do have Hitmonchan. I needed a spinner this week. I do have Sticky Web hazards, but he has a Skarmory, and I need to keep my hazards up on the field. They're very critical. Literally Sticky Webs are the only hazards I'm running this week, and they are so critical. So with that up, I need to make sure that rocks stay off my side of the field. I need to make sure spikes stay off my side of the field for the rest of my team to help sweep. Hitmonchan does that with Assault Vest. We're rocking Iron Fist. This speed is to make sure he doesn't speed creep me, because there's like mons at the 70 to 75 range that he has, and I don't want them, like normally you wouldn't run speed in them, but on the off chance I ran 107, and this is to speed creep Rotom Wash. I think this is to speed creep a non-invested Rotom Wash. I believe that was the plan with this. Let me just make sure before I say something I don't remember and stupidly forget it. Yeah, it literally breaks a non-invested Rotom Wash. So I'll hit it with a Drain Punch. That's basically it, just to get HP back. It's not going to do a metric butt ton, but Adamant max HP, or I'm sorry, max attack does a lot to most of this team, which I'm very hype about. Rocking Fire Punch, Mach Punch, Drain Punch. Mach Punch is literally there because we need to hit that Zygarde just in case. We need to hit the Scrafty just in case Darmanitan gets up. It's going to hit a couple of those Flare Blitzes just in case we need to hit it. We need to be able to. Zam will take a little bit of damage. I think the Zam calc was like, it wasn't a whole bunch, but it was like enough to, hold on, let me actually import this set real quick. I was importing the other calcs. Let me check real quick for y'all. I forgot to import the team so I can make sure I knew what exactly 5 sets went in. Probably my last set. Let's see. It's the right set. That's all this thing. Okay. And it was against Alex. Oh, Mach Punch is 27 to 32. Oh yeah. So that's what it is. So it'll help bring it down to Sash. It doesn't have priority unless it's running. No, it doesn't have priority at all. So that's very helpful. And to my extent, unless he is Life Orb, which is very likely on this set, he's not killing us at all because of the Assault Vest and our investment. It does 86 to 102. It's 18% to Oko. After rocks, it's a 50% chance to Oko. So a Drain Punch actually does half. Fire Punch does 68 to 80, so a Fire Punch combo and a Mach Punch combo actually could 1v1 the Alakazam if I get lucky and play it right. Who knows? Next up on the list, we're actually debuting 3 Pokemon this week. First of them is Mega Glalie Lockjaw or Mega Glalie. I'm excited about this one. So I saw that Glalie had an amazing matchup if we throw Freeze Dry on it. So against Skarm, we actually 2-ko it regardless of its spread. Rotom Wash, if he's running a physically bulky one, Freeze Dry. If he's running especially bulky, we got things for that. Being my next Pokemon, and actually Little Mac handles it pretty well with some Drain Punches if it's especially bulky. Zygarde gets hit very hard with a return Freeze Dry. That's why we need Webs Up, because if he's not Scarfed, we outspeed. We guarantee outspeed it, and we hit it with a return. We take E-speeds for days, so I'm excited about that. The investments we have here is 252, 36, 220. This is to speed creep the 95, something hits 95, I don't remember. Darmanitan, this is the outspeed Darmanitan for the Earthquakes. Ice Shard's there for priority because we use it like Zygarde, things like that do outspeed me that I need to hit. Will drop to this Ice Shard. Return is there for stab, and Freeze Dry is there literally for the Rotom Wash, and it hits the rest of the team fairly well, so it's okay to have it. X-Cloud gets 2-ko'd by this thing. Skarmory gets 2-ko'd, I believe, depending on the spread. Rotom Wash gets 2-ko'd depending on the spread. Roserade, Zygarde dies, Roserade dies. Scrafty takes some, probably won't stand against Scrafty depending on that. But Avalok, I like how he names it Reinhardt, I just saw that. Good name. Avalok really doesn't match up that well against this thing. It doesn't really have much to hit me back with. Darm obviously bops me, but I bop with Earthquake if he's not Scarfed. Clefable, I do have trouble with. Ironhead, it was between running Ironhead and actually Earthquake, and Return does more to Clefable, so there's no reason to run Ironhead. Zam, it's frail, and X-Cloud actually gets 2-ko'd by this thing as well. So we'll see how that goes. I'm a little nervous for that, but yeah. Also, his Z-Mons are Zygarde 10% and X-Cloud. Mine are Haunter and my next Pokemon here, which happens to be our team captain. Hashtag go Knights go. Let's go Dragonite with the Steelium Z, rocking D-Dance, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and Iron Tail, rocking on multi-scale. Now, I know what you're saying. Oh, let me make sure, like, am I still recording right? Yeah, okay, good. He's rocking that HP stat for just because extra bulk. 220 is to guarantee that we outspeed an invested Roserade, not Darm. No. What did we calc to outspeed? What did we calc to outspeed? At 128. I believe it might have been Rose Rage. No, Rose Rage's faster than me. What did we calc to outspeed? Rotom? No, Rotom's faster than me too. No, it's Rotom. No, it's faster than me. Was it? Oh, look at the base speed. 70, 86, 90, it might have been Mega Banette. I don't know what we speed crapped. Maybe. I think Banette was the one that we did that. Yeah, it was Banette. Okay. So I think it was max speed Banette. Yeah, max speed Banette without a nature. The Jolly Nature is to max outspeed, but that's not relevant because we D-Dance, we get faster than everything as long as there are no scarfs. And also with webs, if we get webs up and get one D-Dance up, guarantee outspeed everything, and nothing lives its reign. The only thing that maybe once Skarmory goes down, Dragonite has a field day. Iron Tail, Okos, Clefable with the Adamant Nature, regardless of the spread. Because at max, I literally calculate this at literal max defense, bold nature, max HP. Unless it is holding a Steel Berry, it is not taking this. Because it takes 100 to 117 on the dot. So it's OHKO guaranteed, which I'm very excited for. Dragonite is our team captain for the season. I really expect Dragonite to put in work. We're not running extreme speed, but we do already have Ice Shard and Mach Punch, so I'm not too concerned about that. I think Ice Shard and Mach Punch are better than extreme speed in a certain situation. Extreme speed would be very nice, but I think I need the 3 moves a lot more. We opted Dragon Claw over Outrage because we don't want to lock ourselves in Outrage because things like Skarmory are running around and Clefable, so we would be screwed if that were the case. Multi-scale guarantees I live at any hit unless its name is Zygarde, Outrage, Bandit. I think that's the only way I don't live at hit. But other than that, we'll be okay. Mega Banette's a little scary with the Will-O-Wisp, like I said. That's why I'm scared of these 3 getting Willowed. That's why we're bringing our next Pokemon for the first time. Also, Osteoparamum. I have to get better at saying his name, but it's Osteoparamum. Carson actually suggested this name. It's a white and purple flower, and I like to run the shiny Florges white version. So it's my favorite flower. It's my favorite looking one. We're running Aromatherapy specifically for those burns. Max HP, max defense to take hits from Zygarde. Zygarde getting a D-Dance up doesn't mean anything because we have this Moonblast Okos. Wish Protect as well to keep the rest of the team healthy because we want to keep your multi-scaling attack. We want to keep you up in HP. We want to make sure Itsy Bitsy stays alive. So that's why we have the set that we have. Guarantees that we keep air HP. Guarantees that we keep team, or we can try to guarantee our team getting more HP. I had a tough time with it with Licky last week. But with the 185 HP, and this is 175, that's getting a bunch of HP. This is getting a bunch of HP. This is getting a bunch of HP. This is getting a bunch of HP. So that's awesome to note. And yeah, Florges is just here to do the thing. It's pretty straightforward. It's here to take on Zygarde, personally. I'm not going to stay in against Skarmory. I might toss up a Wish against Skarmory, see what it wants to do, and switch out. Try to make sure also that Florges itself stays healthy so we can try to get rid of that Zygarde. Last but not least, we have Bubbles, our Mew, making a second appearance. Mew was very defensive last week. This week, we're running the most offensive Mew you can think of. Max HP, max special attack, max speed. I think we're at 100 on dot. I'm probably going to change that because we don't have anything that we need to speed tie with. So I'm just going to change it right now while we're here. Guarantee outspeed a non-Scarf Garnet attack. That's 90, I think 95 is the best one. He doesn't have a base 100 on his team. I do not believe. Because we have 115, 120, but then you have 95. So let's guarantee outspeed that then. That's it. All I need to guarantee it. Okay, 162. Thought I calced that yesterday. Because I thought I did. It might have been for another team. That's fine. So we'll just toss. Boom and boom. So this is the spread we're running. This is to speed creep non-scarfed Darmanitan, and even under webs, it'll outspeed Darmanitan at this point. It's just speed creep Darmanitan. This is max speed Jolly 161 is what it hits, so we're at 162. The HP investment is just there. Special attack, we're riding Psychic, Roost, Calm Mind, Thunderbolt. This is the set I see running that hits everything for good damage. A Psychic, Thunderbolt hits Skarmory, Psychic hits Rotom or Thunderbolt, Psychic kills Roserade, Zygarde gets hit by Psychic. Scrafty is the only thing that kind of makes this a little difficult, but depending on its special bulk, which is 115, it's pretty specially bulky, depending on what he set he runs. A couple Calm Minds and this thing's gone. Avalugg is not special bulky at all, so after a couple Calm Minds, boom, gone. Mega Banette could be an issue, it only depends on what it is running. I personally want to see if he can try to Will-O-Wisp me. I go into Mew and him catch a Will-O-Wisp, like him get burned. He doesn't have anything to take that off. I guess Clefable, does Clefable get IBL? I'm not sure. Roserade gets Aromatherapy, so that's that. But Darmanitan, after like 1 or 2 Calm Minds, this thing gets dropped. Alakazam, after 1 or 2 Calm Minds, that thing drops. Exploud, after 1 or 2 Calm Minds, it drops. Clefable's gonna be kind of an issue, but I can literally Calm Mind 1-for-1 that thing. If he's unaware, then we're kind of in a pickle. But I still have Dragonite with Steelium Z to kill, so I gotta make sure I keep Dragonite available. So we'll see how this goes. I fully expect no Jolteon this week, no MVP this week. I've already been stating that Jolteon's gonna be my MVP for this season because of how I played week 1, and I didn't realize how amazing matchups Jolteon had in the coming weeks. So I'm excited to see how Jolteon does. Dragonite's looking to be MVP of this game. I really want Dragonite to prove this game. This is a division game, so we do play him week 2, and then we play him again in week 6. So not too far off again for us to play him. The only thing I am slightly scared of, in this game really is Exploud. Zam could be scary, but I'm not really too terrified of it just because of the priority we do have. And we have the ability to hit Alakazam, but Mew, I'm really expecting. I wanted to run Sub over Roost, but I felt like the longevity is there because we Calm Mind. Okay, we're not running Leftovers because we only can run 2 of each item. So we're running Leftovers here, and I think we're running Leftovers here. So there's no reason for us to run anything else. We're running Mind Plate to get more Psychic damage off instead of like Wise Glasses or something like that. So that's how it is. I'm pretty nervous for this game. Always excited to battle Shadow, but I'm always nervous to battle Shadow as well. So we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this team builder. If you guys, it's a little longer than normal. I don't really like long team builders like this, but this one I felt like I needed to go in a little more depth with because me and Carson did go pretty in depth with this game. We actually sat down for a while and talked about it and talked about it and talked about it. I literally took an hour to make the first 2 sets. Like, it was hard to sit here and make this team. The last 3 were kind of easy, mostly needed Pokemon and what we can do. And we'll see how it goes from there. I'm gonna get to go out here. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, make sure you kill the like button down below first and subscribe if you're new. I have a stream schedule now. If you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you follow me on Twitter. English. The stream schedule is up over there. Right now, when you're watching this video, I actually am at TMG. So I'm sorry if I do not respond to comments right away. I'm sorry if I do not respond to anything right away. I will be at a convention. But I will be back this coming Tuesday. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the button, subscribe if you're new. Go follow Twitch because I'll make sure to do all that to the nation from what day, man. Yo boy.